This time, the chair recognizes Representative Holt for opening remarks on House Study Bill 665.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I don't know how much we need to get into the weeds on this one. Some people got it. That's why I didn't go in to be a comedian. This is Iowa hemp updates, makes changes to the Iowa Hemp Act. Unfortunately, when we passed the hemp laws we passed a few years ago, and with the federal things that were done on the federal level, we did our best when the hemp was coming out of the field. We established THC levels, those sorts of things. Little did we know that scientists could get into the laboratories and produce THC infused drinks that could get people high. At this point, we're the Wild Wild West. They could even be serving them to minors. So this is a bill that comes from the Department of Public Safety that's absolutely necessary. It authorizes HHS to adopt rules regulating the sale of consumable hemp products. It creates a rebuttable presumption that a raw or dried flower form of a hemp product is consumable hemp intended for inhalation, and a person who violates the provision is guilty of a simple misdemeanor. It provides that a person engaged in the retail sale of a consumable hemp product who is not registered with HHS commits both a serious misdemeanor and is subject to a civil penalty. It provides that a person who sells or otherwise distributes a consumable hemp product to a person under the age of 21 is guilty of a simple misdemeanor. Some important aspects in the bill that we absolutely need to do. Mr. Chair, there is an amendment.
There is an amendment. The chair recognizes Representative Holt for opening remarks on Amendment 2966.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The amendment comes from the Department of Public Safety. It adds the negligent violation program back into the bill. That was a drafting error, was never intended to remove it. It removes the rebuttable presumption piece and adds that for consumable hemp only, it cannot be capable of inhalation. I'm told by DPS this language still needs some fine tuning, and we will continue to work on that language before we move it to the floor. And it clarifies a debt collection provision concern that was raised by the judicial branch. And so this is in response to clarifying some language for the judicial branch. This concludes my remarks on the amendment.
Discussion on the amendment. The chair recognizes Representative Kressig.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. I was unaware of this amendment. When did this get put out? I wasn't informed of one, so.
I apologize.
My staff didn't know either. Well, anyway,
I apologize, Representative Kressig.
Yeah, those are beneficial things to be done in the legislative process and whatever. Okay.
Is there further discussion on the amendment? Democrats will go to caucus. Republicans will remain in the room. Come back to order. We are now back on discussion on Amendment 2966. Is there further discussion? Seeing none, the chair recognizes Representative Holt. Representative Holt moves Amendment 2966, short form. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say no. The ayes appear to have it. Do have it. The amendment is adopted. We're now back on discussion of House Study Bill 665 as amended. Chair recognizes Representative Kressig.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and appreciate letting us get into caucus and have a discussion. So the bill, I know we had a meeting upstairs in a pretty small room, but it was packed with people that were talking about some of their concerns. And my sense is in this bill, there will be certain at-risk groups that will be, in trouble. I do see there's some good pieces to this. The age restriction is a good thing. And then folks selling it illegally. I think that's another path that we need. But if you go ahead and look at it, the one piece in the language criminalizing parents to provide things for children, particularly with, some issues are brain injury or epilepsy. I know we had groups here fighting for a cannabis program that were dealing with epilepsy, and some of them moved to Colorado. So, that in itself is, and I know that there was an amendment today that didn't really know much about, but we found out. But I'm probably not going to support the bill, but I'm willing to work with Representative Holt and, get some of the hemp groups that legally sell these products to address some of the issues I brought up today. So vote your conscience, vote your district, but I will be a no and look forward to working with you, Representative Holt.
Is there further discussion? Seeing none, the chair recognizes Representative Holt for closing remarks on House Study Bill 665.
Thank you, Representative Kressick, for your comments. Most definitely, there'll be a lot of continued discussions on this, and I believe some changes before it comes to the floor. I think it's absolutely something that we need to do, because at this point right now, we are severely lacking in regulation, and these things could actually be sold to minors, which is extremely concerning. So with that, I move the bill.
Representative Holt moves.
Excuse me, the amendment. We're on the amendment, correct?
I'm
sorry. Yep, I move the bill. Thank you.
Representative Holt moves House Study Bill 665 as amended. Those voting in favor shall vote aye. Those opposed shall vote no. Clerk, call the roll.
Representative Thompson.
Aye.
Representative Vondran.
Aye.
Representative Kressig.
No.
Representative Abdul Samad. Representative Amos. Representative Deacon. Representative Fisher. Representative Fry. Representative Gustav. Representative Henderson. Representative Holt. Representative Kurth. Representative Levin. Representative Meggers. Representative Meyer.
No.
Representative Moore. Representative Olson. Representative Brinker. Representative Sheets. Representative Shipley. Representative Wessel Chriselle. Representative Wheeler. Representative Wills. Representative Levin.
With 19 ayes and 4 noes, House Study Bill 665 is passed. Public Safety Committee will proceed as a committee bill.